Hello everyone and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. As you can see guys, the midweek analysis video is being posted earlier than before. Of course, the reason for that is I want to give some space for the late Friday analysis or even maybe the late week analysis video. So hopefully we'll have more analysis video to help you trading for this week. Now, of course, as usual, we will have to start with the Euro USD. As you can see, my friends, the Euro USD signal has actually did not really work so far. The market has opened with a gap, as we can see right here on Monday morning, and then the market has went all the way almost to the take profit level, reversed just like 12 pips far away from it, and went all the way back and reversed just like 7 pips before reaching our sell level. Currently, the Euro USD has fallen for about 45 pips. So now what we can do next with this pair? Now, actually, I doubt that the Euro USD will be able to reach the sell point again. We are having here, of course, a resistance trend line, as we can see, and the market seems like it's actually respecting that level. Now, as I have mentioned earlier, with the current situation of the dollar and the weakness of the euro, since Europe has actually failed so far to provide a reliable source of energy by winter, so most likely the euro is getting weaker against the dollar, so therefore I believe we can continue shorting the pair. So the question is where exactly we can short again. Now, seeing this resistance trend line here, we are having actually a point where we can start shorting if we look at the left side right now, and we can confirm that right there exactly we can see that the market has indeed managed to create a resistance which recently became a support. Then we had here a false breakout, and in the middle we can see that the same level of the resistance has been respected again. Keep in mind I'm on the 4-hour time frame. So if you switch to the 30-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, you will see here a strong resistance level. Now, pay attention that the same level of the resistance has again being respected right here. What we are having right here, actually, these two candles are representing a false breakout. And right here, my friends, we have the real level of the resistance. Now, the Euro USD is actually facing a very strong key support level right here. Exactly right there, the real level of the support at 0.99352. And check this out. I didn't see this. The market has reversed exactly from that point, which I was pointing at. So in other words, we have to switch now to the 30-minute time frame, and based on that we will find the new entry for shorting the Euro USD. Now, if I'm not mistaken, of course I need to get rid of the old signal since we don't require it anymore, and I accidentally have deleted the trend line just like that, just to be more accurate. So right now we can see clearly, my friends, that right here, let me just be accurate as much as possible. So exactly 0.99613. That's, my friends, gonna be a good level in my opinion to start shorting the Euro USD again. If we look at the left, we can notice that the market has indeed respected this level every single time the market reached this level as a resistance. So we can see that the market respected that level right here. Of course, as a support right here, this was a real level of a support. Here we have a false breakout, then another major false breakout. Then if we continue moving to the current time, we can see that the market has indeed created also a resistance on the same level right here, right there, and right there. Now, keep in mind that recently we had another false breakout with one single attempt of the resistance. And again, keep in mind I'm on the 30-minute time frame. Now, which means we have to wait for the market to rise again and reach the same level of that resistance and also hit the same level of a resistance trend line, and after that it's gonna continue the fall. Okay, so we have to wait for the Euro USD to rise for only about 15 pips before we can start shorting it. So let me just write for you of course the take profit level remains the same, and for the safe zone, my friends, is gonna be right here at the peak of the resistance at 1.00104. There goes your signal, my friends, for the Euro USD. I believe it's gonna be a good signal. Hopefully it will be triggered before ending this video. So anyway, moving now to the Pound USD. Okay, for the Pound USD, we cannot sell anymore. The UK government, or the parliament, sorry, has finally announced that Mrs. Liz Truss has won the election, and now she will become the new prime minister. And of course, that has been reflected on the entire pound pairs. That's of course the reason for this growth on the pound pairs, of actually all the pairs All the pairs with the pound has, of course, rose, as we can see. And if we look at the euro pound, of course, it has dropped. So right now, what we can do next with the pound USD itself. Now, let me just tell you something. We need to actually identify the real level of the support and resistance to identify where exactly we can start buying the pair. Now, if we look carefully, right there exactly at 1.15316, we can see that we had here the bullish breakout from that level of a resistance right here. And of course, that was, my friends, a real level of a support. We only have to wait for this pair to fall for about 57 pips before reaching that level. But will the pound USD fall before that, or sorry, the reverse before that? The answer is absolutely yes. It can. Since if we need actually to be very specific right here, my friends. Right there exactly. We have a false breakout and a real level of a support. Let me just tell you something. If I go now to the 1 hour time frame, exactly, that's actually what I'm looking for. This one specifically. Right here, my friends, we can notice here that we had here a real level of a support. Then, this is interesting. We had a false breakout inside a major false breakout. That's actually one of the strategies I'm teaching on my channel about the fake breakouts. There is actually a video on my channel called the magic or the art of the false breakout. I actually don't remember. That video was posted like I think 4 years ago, but I actually talked about this, and I mentioned that this level of a support most likely will be respected, and as we can see, the pound USD has already respected that level. Now the interesting thing here is, if we just raise this line a little bit more, we can see clearly that the market has already created 2 attempts of a support. And check this out, now the bullish movement is very strong. So we need to race to find the better level to start buying the pound USD. Where exactly we can start buying this pair? Let me just tell you something. If we draw here a support trend line right now it's actually more clear. Now we need to find a support, a horizontal support, which matches with this support trend line right there. And check this out. That is actually a perfect entry. Check this out, my friends. This right there was a real level of a support, then a false breakout again, and we can see that the market has here created a false breakout, and then the real level of the support has been respected again. So meaning this right here is a support number 1, which reflects actually the support right here. Meaning we have to wait right now for the pound USD to fall again, reaches the same level of the support trend line, and of course respects the same level of a real support right here for the second time, and then we can start buying this pair. Which means we have to wait for the pound USD to fall for about 18 pips, which is going to be soon, I think. Right now, the market is facing a strong resistance level right here at 1.16075. So we can expect from the pound USD that reversal before we can start buying it. That being said, I'm telling you that we can hopefully buy the pound USD at 1.15742. And of course, a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging for so long. I mean, just till here, till the peak, till the lowest level of the real support at 1.15325, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 40 pips only. Now, for the take profit level, that's gonna be awesome, because we are having here, my friends, a resistance trend line. And as you can see, the pound USD seems like it's gonna be able to break out from that level. And if that happens, oh boy, we are looking for a big profits. Well, we can actually expect from the market to continue the rise till it reaches the resistance at 1.17428. But I hate giving unrealistic levels of a take profit level. That's going to be about 165 pips. Therefore, the take profit level is going to be placed just right here at the peak of the nearest strong key resistance level at 1.16528, which means we are aiming approximately 70, or actually I would say about 80 pips profit from this signal. So take profit level 1.16528. That's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the AUD USD. Okay, AUD USD signal has worked perfectly fine, as we can see, and I'm very proud of my entry. I'm very proud of this signal. I hope you guys have taken it and have made big profits with it. Now the AUD USD has reversed for about 60 pips, I would say, and reversed after falling for about 70 pips. Actually, I'm a bit late in posting this because I really wanted to tell you that we're facing right here, exactly right here, a real level of a support, then a false breakout, and now check this out. The AUD/USD has indeed reversed upon the pressure from that support. Does that mean that the AUD/USD will continue the bullish movement right now? Highly doubt it. I don't think that the AUD/USD will continue rising at all. Since we're having here actually a support trend line just like that, actually the right way is like this, since we had here a false breakout many times, and that was the real level of the resistance right here. So to be fair, this is the right way to draw the resistance trend line. I know so many others don't agree with me, but that's the way I draw it, guys. So if you want to bear with me, please follow my style. That's my style, and I think it's thankfully bringing a lot of profits for everyone. Anyway, the point here I want to say here is we're actually expecting now from the AUD/USD, after creating the breakout from that level of a support trend line, to continue the rise again, retesting the broken support trend line to create a new resistance trend line. And the interesting thing here is, if we look at the left, we can see clearly that the market has created right here a real level of a very strong key resistance level at 0.68027, which means we have to wait for this pair to rise for about 30 pips before we can start shorting it. And once we do that, the market most likely, with the weakness of the dollar, with the strength of the dollar, the AUD/USD will continue the fall till it reaches the lowest level of the support. Actually, I want to increase this a little bit more just to make sure that hopefully this target is going to be reached. A take profit level of about 95 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the AUD/USD. The edge of the safe zone will be at 0.68577, which means our safe zone will be ranging for about 55 pips. Meanwhile, a take profit level of about 95 or 96 pips. That's everything for the AUD/USD. Moving now to the USD CAD. And of course, the USD CAD signal has worked perfectly well, and I'm very proud of this signal. I believe it brought to you guys about, I would say about 50 or 60 pips in total, and reversed and currently running in about 24 pips. I hope you guys have taken the signal and have made a lot of profits with this pair. Now, there is actually one major problem right here. You are midway this video and you still did not click the like button. That's a major issue. I'm here working so hard to provide you these signals. At least all I'm asking you for is please move your mouse button, the mouse cursor, just click the like button, and that's it. You don't need to continue watching the video. Just click the like button, guys, please, okay? Let me see some likes here in this video. Let the channel grow, and hopefully we will earn some more audience, and I really hope this is gonna happen. Regarding USD CAD signal, I'm sorry, but I'm a bit late on it. As you can see, I have already drawn here this support trend line. Actually, I have drawn it like 2 hours ago. I was planning to send you the signal to start shorting the USD CAD based exactly on that resistance level at 1.31383, and that level of a broken support trend line right here will be most likely retested again after this major breakout. However, I actually considered it. The USD CAD, actually, I don't feel good about selling the USD CAD at the moment. We need to change this signal actually. USD CAD most likely is going to continue the rise. Do you know why? Because the market has already reversed right here, as you can see. The market has already retested that level of a resistance support trend line and created a new resistance trend line. But what happened is, after this reversal, for about only like, I think about 30 pips, the market has instantly went back all the way to hit that same level of the resistance. So meaning the bullish movement is actually much stronger right now on the USD CAD. I believe that the USD CAD is actually going to continue the rise. So therefore we have to get rid of the old signal of the sell and replace it right now with the buy signal. And of course, if we go to the daily chart right now, we can notice that the market has indeed shown here, sorry, what is this? it's actually shown here a pressure to break out from that level of a previous resistance and created right here long tails. These long tails indicates a rejection and a pressure from the sellers, from the buyers, and they are taking the market upward. So therefore, if I go now to the 1 hour time frame, all I need to do is simply identify the strong level of a support and the real level of a support as well. So if we draw here a support trend line just like that, we can notice that the market is indeed respecting at this level. We have here one single attempt of a support trend line, then another one right here, and 3. So total 3 attempts of a support trend line. So now the question is, where is the real horizontal level of a support? Well, the answer lies here exactly right here. That is, my friends, the real level of a support exactly at 1.31182. So therefore, we can see that the market has indeed created right here a real level of a support, then false breakout, and again, check this out, it was also a real level of a support and a resistance as well, which makes this level 1.31182 a good level to start again buying the USD CAD. And we have to wait for this pair to fall for about 13 pips before we can start buying it. And as we can see, it's going to be the 4th attempt of a support trend line. And if that happens, we will end up with a good, let me just show it to you exactly. We will end up with a good bullish breakout from that resistance trend line. As we can see, the market will break out from that level of a resistance and continue the rise till it reaches the peak of the resistance at 1.31975. So therefore, my apologies guys, we have already earned profit from the sell signal, but it's not valid anymore after this price action, which means we can keep buying the USD CAD for about 86 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging only till the lowest level of the real level of a support right here, exactly at 1.30800. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CAD. Moving now to the USD JPY, which, as we can see, has instantly reached the take profit level without, of course, triggering our buy area. Now, what we can expect next from the USD JPY? In fact, we will have to use the resistance trend line right now to find a decent entry for, again, buying the USD JPY. I don't think that the USD JPY is gonna continue the fall at the moment. So right now, I don't want to make this video so long. Let me just make it short story for you. We're having here, my friends, a resistance trend line, as we can see. And of course, we had here a channel like that actually forming the support trend line as well. So right now we can see that the USD JPY has actually managed to break out from that level of a channel, that's the channel or a resistance trend line. Now that means, let me just make it correct. Okay, that means we have to wait for the USD JPY to fall for about 30 pips before we can start again buying the pair. If I'm not mistaken, we need to go now to the 15-minute time frame to find the perfect entry. And as we can see right here, so far the 15-minute time frame is not actually showing us the perfect entry, but I would really prefer to start buying the USD JPY at 141.504. I think actually the USD JPY with this very strong bullish movement will continue the rise a little bit more before finally falls again, reaching that level of a support, and then it actually might be ranging for just very few pips right here, retesting the broken level of a resistance trend line before continuing the bullish reversal. So that means we have to wait for the pair to fall for about 20 pips. Now for the take profit level, how can you identify where this market is going to? Actually, we will continue using the support trend line this time, and this time I'm using, of course, a support trend lines. As you can see right here, we have here this support trend line, my friends, and check this out. The market has actually been respecting that level for so long. It has, look, I need to delete this old one, exactly. So I actually need to squeeze it right now, little bit, just like that, little bit again. Okay, that's actually 30-minute time frame. That is not what I really want to show you. Okay, exactly. So right now, if I draw here this, look at this support trend line right here, my friends. If all I need to do is simply clone it and check this out. That's a perfection, right? So since we are having here this perfect movement, that resistance trend line has also been respected, which means the USD JPY will continue to rise till it reaches that level of a support or a resistance trend line, which means our target has to be placed somewhere right there at 142, and I'm going to select a major levels such as 142.271. Most likely, my friends, the USD JPY has nowhere else to go but to continue the reversal right here as that support trend line, and again continuing the rise till it reaches the edge of the resistance trend line and reaches the major number at the major price at 142.271, which means we can actually aim approximately 77 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, a safe zone, let me just go back to the 15-minute time frame, a safe zone exactly till the lowest level of the support right here at 141.064, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 43 pips and a take profit level of about 78 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD JPY. I'm pretty much sure the pair will reach this level before I finish recording this video after falling for about 90 pips. Anyway, moving now to the USD CHF. Alright, so for the USD CHF signal, it also has worked perfectly well, and I'm happy for you guys. I hope you have taken this signal and have made these great profits. The USD CHF has fallen for about 67 pips and currently running in about 35 pips. How cool is that? I really hope you guys have taken these signals and made a good profits with it. But what is the next movement right now with the USD CHF? Now the thing here is USD CHF right now on the 4-hour time frame has shown here, my friends, a false breakout. That false breakout is telling us that most likely the market will continue rising. Actually, one of the tricks in the market is once you are seeing a false breakout, the market will usually goes in the opposite direction. So we are having here a false breakout on a support level, which means the USD CHF most likely will continue rising. Same goes right here, false breakout, and then the market resumed the rise. And of course, we are having here also another false breakout. Meanwhile, this was the real level of a support. So that pushes me to think that most likely the USD CHF is actually falling for about another 9 pips before we can start buying it again. So we will actually consider buying the USD CHF, and of course, if we check the support trend line, we're having here this support trend line, and in my opinion, that's going to be a perfection. The market most likely will continue to fall till it reaches, first of all, the same level of a real support right here at 0.97856, and of course, it's going to complete the pattern of that support trend line and continue the rise, which means we can actually wait for this pair, actually expect from the pair to rise for about 72 pips again, against, of course, a very tight safe zone of only, I would say, about 32 pips only. Because if the market has been able to break out from that level, then meaning that support trend line is no longer required, and the market, if it has managed to break out from that level of a support trend line, meaning the market will continue to fall all the way till it reaches that support right here, which was previously a real level of a resistance. So that's actually the required amount of safe zone only. We don't need more than 32 pips against 72 pips of profit. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CHF. Moving now to the gold. Okay, before we continue, I needed to tell you something, guys. The last week actually was amazing. Even this weekly analysis has actually worked very well. That doesn't mean that I don't do mistakes. Maybe my entire analysis right here is wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. I never said that, and I will never say that. Please be careful. I forgot to inform you that you should always be careful when you are trading these signals. Don't get overhyped with the results of the last week. Mistakes are always might occur. So please be extra careful and don't, again, put all your eggs in one basket and consider that maybe all of these signals will fail. So, of course, Forex market is a proper... a market of I'm not finding the right words, possibilities. I would say, in Forex there is no such thing as 1 + 1 = 2. It doesn't even exist. We have always to be careful. Some of these analysis might go into might goes horribly wrong. Anyway, now regarding the gold. Now the gold, my friends, seems like it actually has managed to make here a reversal at that resistance at 1723.60. Now I will stick to my words. 1700 is still a critical level for me, and I don't see the gold is actually going to be able to break out from that level. It has to reverse actually at some point after reaching 1700. Now after seeing this strong bearish movement, I believe that the gold is going toward that level of a support right here. So meaning the gold signal remains the same. Absolutely nothing will be changed about the gold signal. I still insist that the support right here at 1700.53 is going to be a good entry for us, and seeing that the market has been actually able to reach that level of a resistance at 1726 and then reversed, it shows us actually a pressure from the buyers to take the market down. What we are having right here is just a correction, and eventually, if I'm not mistaken, and I hope I'm not, the market will reverse at that support and reaches the same level of the resistance right here as 1731. All I need to do is actually change the take profit level just to make sure that everyone hopefully will end up in a profit, and the take profit level will be at 1726.76, right on when the market has, or where the market has reversed from. So that's everything, my friends, for the midweek analysis video. I really hope it's gonna be a profitable week for everyone. And again, be extra careful and caution when you are trading any of these signals. Just because it came from Xtreme Trader doesn't mean at all it's gonna be 100% profitable. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.